Harper. Sammy Vogel. Okay. And welcome to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you along with Jared. I want to thank Marissa Aller on our camera tonight. We had some trouble trying to get on here. Lady Bronx with the first possession. Samantha Vogel missing from 15 feet. And Deerfield takes it the other way. Lady Spartan basketball just underway, no score. Brett and Jared with you. On the near side, Brenda Harper on the near wing. Lakin with their regular starters, Jared Davidson, Kinsey Loman-Fuller, Reagan Shavir, Sammy Vogel, and Jordan McCombs. Drive on the baseline is off, and Kinsey Loman-Fuller with the rebound. Lady Bronx take it the other way. Up the floor, Davidson. And they work it up top. McCombs back to Davidson, left wing. Thought about the three, pulled it back down. Shot from the right side. Vogel with the putback, missing. And the rebound comes off the Lady Spartans. Harper with it on the left wing, guarded by Kinsey. Up top to Shaylee Hill. These two teams met in the first round of the High Plains League tournament, the Lady Bronx winning that game. And a whistle on the play. Sammy stepped on the sideline. Lakin winning that matchup 53 to 16. Ashley Hernandez with the inbounds up top to Alyssa Smith. Lady Bronx in a man-to-man defense. Hernandez with it on the right wing, guarded by Sammy. Lady Bronx are in the road gray uniforms. All in for the Lady Bronx.
Hopefully maybe we're back.
Okay. I guess maybe, well, I don't know.
I think we're good now.
Okay.
I connected to my phone instead.
Okay. Ashley Hernandez drives it to the baseline. Out to Signs.
Yeah, I think we're good now.
Okay, good deal. Hill to the baseline and a foul called.
I'll try to watch it as much as I can.
Mari Escabel with the foul. Her first, team's third. Backside cut, Harper with the inbounds. Alyssa Smith just inside the stripe, misses short. Erin Michaelis with the rebound. Gives it up to Lilia. Crossover dribble into paint. Oh, lost the handle. And Shaylee Hill with the steal. They work it to Giselle Signs. And they work it across the timeline. Hernandez from 17 won't go. Sammy battling for the rebound. Amari comes away with it. For a team that beat Deerfield by 37 in the High Plains League tournament, looking anything but right now. Tied at 3:35 to go in the first quarter. A Deerfield foul that will go against Alyssa Smith. First foul, team's first. Amari to inbound on the Lady Bronx baseline. Lady Bronx in the alternate grays tonight. Jordan with the ball fake. Cross-court pass, Lilia from 15. She's got it from the wing. And Lilia with the steal, lays it up and in. And just like that, the Lady Bronx on top by 4. And a steal in the end one. Foul will go against Ashley Hernandez, her first. Amari Escabel with the bucket and one. And she completes the three-point play. Lady Bronx lead it by 7. Smith crosses over, and walked with it in the backcourt. Wanted to pass it up the floor to Signs, but Amari was right there. It would have been a turnover, most likely. And then pulled up and drug the foot. So Lady Bronx basketball on the sideline near to us. Deerfield in a 2-3 zone. Aaron turns flat off the rim, and the rebound to Shaylee Hill. Lady Spartans working around the arc. Hill off the screen from Signs. Nearly stolen and a foul called against Lilia Villa.
Foul number 21, Villa, her first, team
4 fouls on the Lady Bronx in this opening quarter. Deerfield with 2. Signs with the inbound. And a tie-up. Alyssa Smith on the floor. Amari and Jordan both there. Arrow gives it back to the Lady Bronx. Kinsey back into the lineup for the Lady Bronx. Lady Bronx had their final team dinner last night, and unfortunately I was part of it. They had their scavenger hunt, and they put me on the scavenger hunt. They had to come by and ask some questions. Jarrett turnaround in the paint, hard off the glass. Alyssa Smith with the rebound. But it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I was part of it for the Lady Bronx with their annual scavenger hunt. Harper into the corner, Giselle Signs with it. Shaylee Hill trapped on the baseline. And a 30-second timeout called by the Lady Spartans. 1:38 to go first quarter. Lady Bronx on top 9-2. They had to ask me 3 questions, Jared. One of them, well, for one, how do you think the Lady Bronx are playing this year? Well, there's some things that they're doing better than they did earlier in the year, and that's about what I said. Then they asked me who my favorite Lady Bronx player was. I wasn't stepping in that one. Yeah. And then they asked me if Coach Leader was the best coach on the staff, and I said I cannot answer that one either.
Of course he is.
I said his head would swell if I answer that one.
He's a Vikings fan. Of course he's
the
best.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Are you using this?
Nope.
Okay. I can turn it off?
Yep.
Okay.
No, he's a Vikings fan. Of course he's the best one.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
It's all in who you follow in the NFL?
It is for me.
So that says a lot about Coach Holloway because he's a Cowboys fan.
And his son's an Eagles fan, so I don't know where everything's going on there.
Well, people always ask what happened to me with my sons. They're not Chiefs fans.
We were smart.
Near steal and stolen out in front. Lilia drives on Signs and one. Giselle Signs with the foul. That's her first. Team's third. Lily at the free throw line to convert, if she can convert it. And she does. 7 points in the first quarter off the bench for Lilia Villa. Yeah, Tyler being a Broncos fan and you a Vikings. So foul in the backcourt. I believe that'll be on Aaron. And that'll send the Lady Spartans to the other end for free throws. Foul on Aaron is her first.
Foul number 5, Aaron Michelle is her first.
But it was fun.
Who's the other foul on? I got Aaron, Lily, Amari, and Jara.
I got Jordan. Jordan, Jara, Amari, Lilia, Aaron. Yep. Free throw missed. Alyssa Smith at the line to shoot 2. Second one up and good. Lob in the paint. Left side, Amari. Missing everything. Kinsey with the rebound into Aaron, and she's fouled. Nice pass by Kinsey, but she just needs to put that one up. 6 feet from the bucket. Just go back up with that one.
Foul number 15, Ashley Hernandez, her second, team fourth.
Foul was on Ashley Hernandez. And like I said, nothing wrong with the pass, but she was as open as she'll ever get. Aaron with the free throw. Second one coming up. And a line violation. Lead is up to 10. Lady Bronx with full court pressure. And knocked away by Amari. Deerfield will keep it on the baseline. They'll just switch sides of the paint. Just does beat the 5-second count. Giselle Signs loses it. Lilia, lob, Aaron over to Jarrett, lays it in. Good ball movement underneath the basket. And that was the one thing that they did ask a question. I told them I was enjoying their ball movement better. Aaron off the run, hits it off the glass. Foul in the backcourt. And that foul will go against Lilia, be her second foul. We go to the other end to shoot free throws. Well, after a slow start, the Lady Bronx starting to pick things up in the last 3 minutes. Shaylee Hill at the line to shoot 2 free throws. And she hit the first one. Off the back iron won't go. Davidson with the rebound. Lady Bronx quick up the other end, and a foul called on Shaylee Hill. That'll be her first, team's 5th. Erin Michaelis back to the line for 2 more. First one is good. And the second one hard off the back of the rim. And we've got a tie up on the rebound. Jara and Ashley Hernandez. Arrow points to Deerfield. Back to a 14-point lead. And a foul on Amari in the backcourt.
Foul's on number 1, Escobar, her second.
Second foul on Amari Escobar. Jordan McComb set to come back in. Free throw good by Hernandez. And she hits them both. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Lady Bronx working it around the arc up top to Reagan. Now Jordan on the right wing. Jordan in the paint. They work it to Kinsey on the baseline. Reagan fires for 3 off the front of the rim. And it'll be out of bounds going to Deerfield with 7.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Smith with the inbound. Hill from the right side. Hits the bucket and fouled. Foul on Jared Davidson's going to be her second foul. Shaylee Hill with the and one. Too strong. Jared with the rebound. Lady Bronx won't get the shot off. And that'll do it for our first quarter. Lady Bronx lead it by the score of 18-8. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. You're watching Lady Bronx basketball on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Rural communities are known for their unequaled support of their hometown sports teams. KCB Bank can help you take it to the next level. We now offer Hometown School Pride debit cards, and these cards feature your hometown team mascot so you can show your pride each time you buy something. The best part, they're made right here on site, so there's no waiting for one to come in the mail. Get in touch with us right now and let us help you show your hometown pride. KCB Bank, with 3 locations, Garden City, Lakin, and on the web under your favorite search engine. Member FDIC.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared. We go to the second quarter. Lady Bronx with the first possession. Michaelis up top. They work it right side to Reagan. Deerfield still in a 2-3 zone. Aaron from the right wing. 3 off the front iron. Sammy with the rebound and the putback. It won't go, but she's fouled. Foul will go against Brenda Harper. That's her first. And Sammy at the line to shoot 2. That one's short. Lady Bronx as a team shoot 58% from the free throw line. And that went in and out as well. Erin Michaelis has her putback stolen away from her or knocked away. Now Reagan has it stolen in the paint. Lady Spartans with the basketball. Lob underneath, picked off by Jordan. Nice anticipation there. Reagan brings it quick up the near side, and they'll set the offense. Give to Jordan off the right elbow, hits it off the glass. Caught it at the top of the paint and took it in for the bucket. "12-point lead. Lady Bronx led by as many as 14 in the opening quarter. Brenda Harper with it on the right wing. Hernandez out front. Near steal by Sammy. Hernandez foot on the stripe, won't go. Jordan falling to the floor. Grabs the rebound. Michaelis, right wing. Lady Bronx just playing catch around the arc. Pass intended for Sammy. She comes out of there holding her hand. Must have jammed a finger. Hill drives right side, blocked by Kinsey. But Deerfield retains the possession. And they're going to stop play. Sammy will leave to have her finger tended to. Tabor Loman Fuller into the lineup. Harper. Shaylee Hill from the elbow, knocked away, but she grabs it back and will be fouled. Foul will go against Tabor, her first. First foul of the quarter. Pass stolen by Reagan. Up the floor and over the head of Jordan and out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Spartans. Lily Avia to the scorer's table.
Checking for Lakin for 21 Via.
5:14 to go first half. At halftime, we'll of course have the first half numbers. We'll make Coach Schmidt climb the ladder up to the press box here. Ball is loose. Alyssa Smith giving it a chase and can't catch up to it. And it goes back to the Lady Bronx. And Jordan McCombs with the foul.
First, second, team second.
Lakin steal on the inbounds, missed the shot. Ball knocked out of bounds. Lily at inbound for Lakin. Aaron, too strong on the shot, and the rebound run down by Shaylee Hill. Brings it up to near the far side against Aaron Michaelis. And Hill missed the layup, but she's fouled. Foul will be against Kenzie Loman Fuller. That's her first. Third team foul in the quarter. Hill with 2 free throws. Rattles that one out. What did they call that? Hill had missed the free throw, but it must have been a lane violation against the Lady Bronx that gave her another opportunity because she's still at the line and missed that one. Kinsey with it on the wing, back up top to Lilia. Timeout, 30-second called by Lakin. 4:11 to play, first half. Lady Bronx lead at 20-9. As I said earlier, this is the final game of the regular season for Deerfield. Bronx and Lady Bronx will have one more next Tuesday when they host Wichita County. And then next Wednesday, the sub-state seeds will come in. And then we'll know the whereabouts and opponents of sub-state. Holcomb is hosting Lakin sub-state this year. So getting to the semifinals won't have far to travel if the Bronx and Lady Bronx can get to the semis. Beats having to go all the way to Norton or Phillipsburg. Those are 2 teams in our sub-state this year. Kinsey, loose ball in the paint. Aaron able to gather it back in for the Lady Bronx and the Deerfield foul. That foul will go against Brenda Harper, then that's her second.
Foul number 3, Brenda Harper.
Jared Davidson back into the Lady Bronx lineup. 4 minutes exactly to go in our first half. Lily Avia to inbound for the Lady Bronx. Kinsey from 10, too strong. Shaylee Hill with the rebound once again for the Lady Spartans. Harper with it on the right side. Up top to Ashley Hernandez. Now on the baseline, Signs. I think Jarrah may have got a hand on it. Grabs the rebound. And the Lady Bronx off and running with Lilia. Cross-court pass. Jordan takes it to the baseline. Nothing there. They work it back outside. Lilia fires from 3. In and out won't go. Hill with another rebound for the Lady Spartans. Three by Hill. And to tie up on the rebound, Brenda Harper and Kinsey Lohman-Fuller tie it up. Arrow points to Lakin. Amari Escobar into the lineup. And a 5 count on the inbound. Lakin will get it back with 3:08 to go in the first half. Ball will go to Deerfield, but I don't know how there was not a foul called on Jarrah's shot. Lakin tried to save it back in, but and a foul on Kinsey on the far side.
Fouls on number 4, Kinsey Lohman-Fuller, her second. Team third. Checking for Lakin number 10, Samantha Vogel.
Sammy Vogel back in. Hill in the corner. Now back to Signs in the corner. Signs ducks up under Sammy, misses the shot. Sammy with the rebound. Outlet to Lilia across the timeline, far side. Sidesteps Hill and lays it up and in.
Villa for 2.
Lilia is so elusive with that sidestep off the dribble. That's a nice move she has. Two minutes to play, first half. Jordan off the dribble. Misses from 16, but the offensive rebound is there for Amari. Now Jarrah in the paint. She hits it from 13.
Davidson for 2.
And it's a 15-point Lady Bronc lead. Jordan with the steal and lays it up and in.
For 2.
Will be Lakin basketball. Shaylee Hill took it to the baseline and then lost control of it. Gives it back to the Lady Bronx. 1:17 to go on our clock. Sammy at the free throw line into Jarrah off the glass and one. Nice pass by Sammy. And Jarrah puts it up and in.
Hustle for Shaylee Hill, her second. Team third. Basket's good.
Davidson with the free throw converts the three-point play. And just like that, it's a 20-point lead for the Lady Bronx. That's the third and one for the Lady Bronx in this half. Stolen by Davidson. Up the floor, Lilia. Amari with the layup.
Escobar for 2.
Inbounds knocked away, but it'd be a Lakin Lady Bronx foul. Amari called for the foul. That's her third.
Escobar, her
Reagan back into the lineup for Lakin.
Number 2, Chavira.
Reagan Shavir will come back into the ball game. Has to wait for this first free throw attempt by Alyssa Smith. Smith 1 for 2 from the stripe. Missed that one off the back iron. Now Reagan into the lineup. 54 seconds to go in our first half. Lady Bronx with their biggest lead of the half, 31-9. And hit the second free throw. And the Lady Bronx turnover gives it back to Deerfield. 40 seconds to go. Almost stolen, but Deerfield keeps the possession. Giselle Signs up the floor, gets it to Smith. And now a steal by McComb, saves it into Jarrah. Back to Lilia, who lays it up and in. Lilia with 11 first half points for the Lady Bronx. And another Lady Bronx foul. And that's 3 fouls on Jordan McCombs. Alyssa Smith with the free throw missing. Second opportunity coming up. Tabry Lumen Fuller back into the lineup for Lakin. 15 seconds to go in our first half. And Hill hits the second free throw. Excuse me, Smith hits the second free throw. Eight seconds to go. Reagan off the left wing. Jarrah will fire from 3. That's good. With the three-pointer, Lakin with their biggest lead of the half, now at 25, and they'll lead it 36-11 as we go to the half. Got a laundry list of all the great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. Jared, take us to it. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us.
LakinSports.com could not bring you Lakin High Sports without the continued support of our great sponsors. Thanks to these great businesses: the KCB Bank of Lakin and Garden City, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, your full-line insurance agency, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, Shelter Insurance, Gwen Wechter, East Highway 50 Lakin, Flashbacks Diner, West Highway 50 Lakin, the Golden Plains Credit Union, Life with a Touch of Gold, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Lakin Drug, 610 O'Laughlin Lakin, Shorty's Cafe, Main Street Lakin, the Kearney County Economic Development, Ralph Goodnight, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, and D-Bach Metals of Lakin, Player of the Game medal sponsor.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. We're at the half. The Lady Bronx leading Deerfield
Now
by the
back
score of
we go with the
36
voice
to
of
11.
Lakin High Sports,
Look at the
Brett Hendricks.
totals for Deerfield. And of course I'm off for a point, but I've got Shaylee Hill for 6. Alyssa Smith with 3. There's where I messed up. And Ashley Hernandez with 2. From the line, Deerfield 7 of 13 from the free throw line. For the Lady Bronx, Lilia Villa off the bench with 11 first half points for the Lady Bronx. Jared Davidson following with 7. Jordan McCombs, Aaron Michaelis with 4 points apiece. Missed Amari Escobel with 5 and Sammy Vogel with 2. From the free throw line, Lakin is 5 of 9 in the first half as the Lady Broncs lead it 36-11. Our second game here tonight, the Broncs and the Deerfield Spartans. And we're now joined by Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. And hard to believe we're at the next to the last game of the regular season.
Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet, you're excited because it's the end of the season and it's almost playoff time, but at the same time, you're winding down with this year's team and your group of seniors, and so, like I said, it's kind of bittersweet at this moment in the season.
Oh, definitely is, and it even is for me too, because I always hate this time of the year because, and of course, we'll talk about seniors next week, but you get accustomed to them. Then all of a sudden they're going to leave, so yeah. It is a little bittersweet.
Yeah, and it's not one of those things, anymore with the way things are. It's not like you just, you've had these kids for 4 years. We've had them since they've been in the 5th grade to some capacity, and it's just one of those things that, I say it all the time. I say it all the time. I have daughters. So. These are my sons. In all honesty, I don't get any boys. So they're mine. So sorry, I'm a little sidetracked. You watching the same thing I am? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. I bet you'll have a question to ask when you get down, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, the Broncs and the Spartans renewing. They don't want to call it the Kearney County Shootout anymore, but I still kind of do because, that's what it's been. But a second matchup this year between the Broncs and the Spartans, meeting Deerfield in the first round of the High Plains League. A big win for Lakin. You know what? I guess that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But you get ready to come back with a game like this. Is it hard to keep your kids focused? I don't think these guys have a problem with focus. But when you beat somebody by 70 plus the first time, sometimes it may be a little hard to get up for it.
Yeah, last time, the boys did what they were supposed to do. I think that at that point in the season they were on a mission to win a High Plains League tournament, and unfortunately, for Deerfield, they were the first round matchup. But Deerfield's gotten a heck of a lot better since then. And Deerfield, if I'm them, I love the opportunity to play us. What do they have to lose? At the end of the day, it's going to make them better. And they've been playing well as of late. They've got a lot of young kids that are going to be really, really good down the road. I know that because we've played a lot of young kids in our program before, and we've taken some lumps before. And, as they get older, they're much better. And so, we're focused on the opportunity to get better tonight. Regardless of who the opponent is. We're coming off of a tough loss, to a really good team, and we've had a couple good days of practice, and we got after it this morning too. That's not normal for us to do on a game day, but we got after it this morning, and I feel like we need to toughen up and do some things a little better, and I'm hopeful we'll see that tonight.
And you talk about Deerfield, how they've gotten better since Lakin saw them last. Deerfield comes into the game 9-10 on the season, so they have won 6 games since then. And the tough part about them this week, they had a 2-point win on Monday. I believe they had a 2-point loss last night. So they're battle tested.
Right.
They're in the ball games. It's not where they may have lost by a big margin or won by a big margin. They're battle tested already this week.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. That's what I'm saying. Like I trade shoes with the coach. Like if I'm in Deerfield's spot, I'm all about playing Lakin. Like I said, it's just going to make you better. By playing tough competition, and that's been our message to our guys is, we have to take advantage of the opportunity as well. We need to make sure that we're doing a great job and we're doing what we need to do and work on to get better. For us, as we come playoff time.
And exactly, and you got to stay focused. You got to still work on the things that you need to work on, because this is the end of the year. You need every good outing you can get leading into sub-state, because every game you play from there on, it's a battle.
Yeah, and that's what we've been trying to share with the guys is it doesn't matter what the opportunity is. We need to make sure we take full advantage of it. You know, whether or not it's the weight room, it's a Sunday open gym, you know, it's a walkthrough, it's a film session, we're in our notebooks, whatever it is. We need to make sure we take advantage, because, you know, we can't just, you know, have a practice number 3 of the season. You know, we can't just do that to them at this point. So, you know, our times are short that we're together, so we need to make sure that, like I said, you know, we're taking advantage of it, cleaning things up, and getting as good as we possibly can. So.
Back to Tuesday night, of course, there was a loss to Goodland by 21 points, but it was just basically one bad quarter that sealed the doom for the Broncs, giving up 29 points in the second quarter. And that's what the Broncs have been used to doing to teams throughout the year. A little slow in the first, come out and just run away with them in the second quarter, but it happened to the Broncs on Tuesday night. But it was one of those deals, 3 out of the 4. Of course, it takes 4 out of the 4, but the Broncs still battled hard. And, you know, Austin Ritzman worked hard, and I'll tell you what, he was outmanned. Goodland can send 3 guys 6'5" or taller to you. He was a little outmanned, but I thought he played really well.
Yeah, you know, we know that Goodland's a good team, but we made them look a little bit better than they really were. You know, we got to make sure that we do our part, and, you know, I feel like we really did that. You know, we went back and, you know, we watched the whole game, you know, the next day in practice. We watched the whole game, and we looked at, you know, the number of layups that we missed, the opportunities where we were not aggressive, the times where we were hesitant in our pressure, where we didn't, you know, key in on the scouting report, where we helped and we shouldn't have, where there was a dribble handoff or, you know, a ball screen handoff and we didn't switch it. Just so many mistakes that were made because of us, not because of what they did. You know, simple mistakes that we've got to clean up. And, you know, I told them, you know, that's one thing to play hard and bring effort and that sort of thing. But if you want to beat another good, talented team, you know, you better focus in on your job and what you're supposed to do. You know, just showing up and working hard, like, that's what you're supposed to do. Yep. You know, you got a job to do while you're there. And we felt we didn't do a very good job of doing that. And we know we're going to have to be better, you know, if we're going to beat quality teams down the stretch. Another
player I'm becoming more and more impressed with down the stretch, and you can see him grow by every game he plays. Tyler Holloway is he's getting it. He's becoming a real big asset for this team.
Yeah, and you mentioned Austin first, and you know, you talk about how good that Goodland was. He had the toughest matchup of the game and probably had the best performance with 15 points and 12 rebounds. So, you know, proud of him for that. And like you said, Tyler, he's really coming along, and that's the Tyler that, you know, we would see glimpses of throughout the season. You know, and if we can get him to do that consistently, man, you know, we got a chance.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Well, Coach, best of luck tonight, and we look forward to talking to you when we're done.
Yep, thank you, Brett.
All right, you bet. Good luck tonight. Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt as the Broncs get set to battle the Spartans in our second game tonight. Lady Broncs with the 36-11 lead over Deerfield. They will get the ball first to start our second half in the gray alternate uniforms going from our right to our left. Original starting 5 on the floor for Lakin. Jordan McCombs from the right side is off the rim. Kinsey trying to keep it alive, steps on the stripe, and it'll go to Deerfield. Really seemed like in the second quarter that the Lady Broncs really came to life, but they've scored 18 points in both quarters, so really neither quarter really stands out, Jared.
Yep.
But I think what it is really that it ties over. Lady Broncs went on a 6-2 run there for a bit, and then right out of the gate in the second quarter went on a big run. So maybe that's what it made it look a little worse than it was. Jared Davidson with the give. Well, actually with the receive, and she hits it for Lady Broncs, and they extend their lead to 27. And a foul. It's on Jordan. So 4 fouls on Jordan.
I didn't see anything there.
I didn't really see anything there. I know Sammy was in the area too. Full timeout called by Deerfield. And with that, let's take one as well, Jared. We'll back after this. You're watching Lady Brown Basketball.
At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
Will be Deerfield basketball. .6:55 to go in the third. Lady Bronx with their biggest lead at 38-11. Hill in the paint. Bounce pass over to Brenda Harper, who lays it up and in. First bucket of the night for Brenda Harper. Mari back up top to Reagan. Now Jarrah. Sammy off the dribble, off the glass, won't go. Sammy with the rebound. On the left wing, Davidson fires from three. That's good. I like watching a shot when I have the angle and it's heading right to the rim.
Yeah, it's a lot better up here.
Other than the fact of hauling the crap up here. And you missed all that. Foul is on Sammy Vogel. That's just her first foul. So you didn't even hear what I said. You weren't even here for the fun part of hauling this stuff up here.
I heard what you said. I'm trying to catch the foul. Guess what? I'm here for the teardown, so.
I hope so. Because Davidson with the steal, bounce pass to Mari, back to Jarrah. Can't get the roll. Sammy with the rebound. I'm going to say there's got to be a foul somewhere. Second foul on Alyssa Smith. Sammy to the line to shoot two. Got it. And Sammy hits them both. And the lead is 30. Ball knocked away. Deerfield will keep the possession. Giselle Signs on the near side. 5:37 to go, third quarter. Lady Bronx with their biggest lead. Shaylee Hill with it. Dribbles in the paint. Off the mark. Ball is loose. Jarrah Davidson comes away with it. Bounce pass up the floor, stolen away by Alyssa Smith. Three from the far side. Nice job of boxing out by Kenzie there.
Yeah, but she should have just went for it. Bounced like twice before it even went out.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way to box it out. You're clearing the lane. Aaron Michaelis and Lilia Villa and Amari Escobar into the lineup for Lakin. Lob inside. And Hill with the loose ball. Foul is on Aaron Michaelis, her second. Harper, near steal by Sammy, but Signs on the left side, too strong off the rim. And Aaron Michaelis with the rebound. Lilia Villa, has it stolen away by Smith. Smith against Davidson, no good. And a foul on Aaron Michaelis on the putback by Brenda Harper.
Fouls on number 5, Aaron Michaelis, her third. Team
3 fouls on Aaron Michaelis. Brenda Harper at the line to shoot 2. Her first trip to the free throw line tonight. Free throw off the mark. Lady Bronx already with 4 fouls in the quarter. And the second free throw is good. Left side, Davidson. Off the glass, won't go. Hill with it out front. Now to Hernandez on the left wing, guarded by Michelle. I was worried there with the whistle they were going to get Aaron with another foul, but it was a traveling violation on the Lady Spartans. I mean, the foul wasn't there, but we've seen a couple of those ghost calls tonight. Lilia from the left side.
And that's Aaron's fourth.
Fouls on number 5, Aaron Michaelis, her fourth. Team 5th.
4 fouls on Aaron Michaelis. Kinsey Loman Fuller back in the lineup.
Fouls are a little lopsided.
You think?
I'm sorry, I understand they only got 5 girls, but you still got to call it like a basketball game.
Brenda Harper stepped on the sideline on the inbounds. I mean, Deerfield has shot free throws in every quarter. Lakin has not yet.
Exactly.
Left side, Davidson for 3. Short off the rim. Lilia with the rebounds. Stopped at the free throw line. Off the back iron, won't go. Sammy with the putback, it goes. Good work on the boards by Sammy Vogel.
Vogel for 2.
And the foul on Lilia Villa is her third. Okay, girls, put your hands in your pockets. Alyssa Smith at the free throw line, and that's an air ball. Second opportunity coming up here. Foul trouble for the Lady Bronx. Jordan McCombs, Aaron Michaelis with 4, Lilia Villa with 3, Amari Escobar with 3. Smith with the second free throw, bouncing around, won't go. Kinsey with the rebound. Amari to Lilia. Jarrett from the short baseline. Air ball. Sammy fouled on the putback.
Fouls on number 4, Shaylee Hill.
Foul was on Shaylee Hill. Well, they have her for 3. I had her for just 2. So Hill with 3. Vogel at the line to shoot 2 free throws. That one's off the side of the rim. Second attempt coming up. 3:13 to go in the quarter. Lady Bronx lead it now by 32. Sammy with 7. Inbounds tipped away. Lady Bronx with their biggest lead at 46-14. Davidson just inside the three-point line. Nothing but net. Davidson now with 13. Lady Bronx with pressure in the backcourt. And a 10 count. Good defense by the Lady Bronx. And the important thing there is they forced a backwards pass. Anytime you can force that backwards pass, that's advantage defense. From the right wing, over to Davidson. Kinsey turns in the paint, hits it from 8. First bucket of the night for Kinsey Loman Fuller. Giselle Signs with the bucket on the other end. For Giselle, that's her first bucket of the night. Timeout on the floor. Called by Deerfield. It's a full timeout. 2:19 to go in the third quarter. Lady Bronx lead at 50-16. We're back after this.
Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin, is a proud supporter of Lakin High School sports and Lakin USD 215. Matthew has owned his accounting firm since November 2014 and completes tax returns for farm-related activities that include farmers and ranchers' personal tax returns, grow yards, and crop dusters. Matthew is a certified public accountant in charge of raising funds to create an endowment fund for USD 215. Matthew Medill, CPA, Main Street, Lakin.
(50-16), the Lady Bronx leading Deerfield. Will be Lady Bronx basketball. 2:12 to play in our third quarter. Kinsey with it on the wing, cross court to Lily in the paint. Sammy, loses the handle. Had a great spin move and just lost the grip. And he'll go to Deerfield. Inbounds to Smith. Up to Harper and out of bounds. It'll go back to the Lady Bronx. Reagan Shavira checking back into the lineup. Kinsey, an opening in the paint off the glass. Harper with the rebound. Outlet to Hernandez. Now Shaylee Hill will work it up the floor. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Signs. Puts it up over Kinsey, missing. And the tie up on the floor. And it'll stay with Deerfield. And the inbounds stepped on the sideline. It'll go back to Lakin with 1:33 remaining in the quarter. Lily across the timeline, right wing to Kinsey. Pass tipped, but Lilia with it. Lady Bronx working around the arc. Now Kinsey drives in the paint off the glass, won't go. Reagan with the rebound. Lilia from 18. Too strong. And Kinsey with another Lady Bronc rebound. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Lilia. Cross court to Kinsey. Sammy off the glass, she's fouled. I kept wondering what they were doing with the passes, but all they were trying to do is work it inside. Foul is on Brenda Harper, that's her third. Two Lady Spartans with 3, Harper with 3 and Shaylee Hill with 3. And Vogel rolls the free throw off. Second opportunity coming up here. And the free throw rolls in and out. Harper with the rebound. 47 seconds to go in the quarter. Signs in the corner. Dribbles back out. Works it to Hernandez. Top of the key now to Brenda Harper as they reset the offense. Now Shaylee Hill at the point. 25 seconds to go. Smith, toe on the stripe, missing. And Reagan Shavir with the rebound. Takes it up the floor herself. And loses the handle. Alyssa Smith with the steal. 12 seconds to go. Now 5 seconds. At the buzzer, won't go. And that'll do it for 3 quarters of play. The Lady Broncs on top of Deerfield by the score of 50-16. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the 4th quarter with a running clock right after this. You're watching Lady Bronc basketball.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
Fiber-fast internet with zero lag to the most rural parts of Kansas with no contracts, gimmicks, or price gouging? Believe it, it does exist from Pioneer Communications. Unlike Bigfoot, aliens, or unicorns, this is the real deal. Say goodbye to slow connections and hello to streaming, gaming, and Bigfoot-sized downloads. Unlike these elusive creatures, fast internet from Pioneer Communications is real and ready to impress. Need to see it to believe it? Now through March 22nd, sign up and get your first 2 months free.
And a big thank you to all the great sponsors that make Lakin Bronc Sports YouTube possible. Appreciate all they do for us. And as we always do, we ask those of you watching to thank them as well. Shout out to Shorty's 2 Cafe on Main Street in Lakin. I know they've got us on the monitors in the restaurant tonight. Inlet pass to Kinsey, knocked away by Harper. Lakin will have it on their baseline. Running clock in the 4th quarter. Lily with the long inbounds. Davidson from the corner. She'll fire from 3, and that's off the back of the rim. Smith runs down the loose ball. Hernandez on the far side, almost stolen away by Kinsey. Kinsey needs to, I was going to say, she's got to be careful. She's going to pick one up, and she did right there. That's 3 on Kinsey. You know, they might give you a couple slaps at the basketball, but eventually they're going to get you. And that was the case there. 3 fouls on Kinsey, Loman, Fuller. Deerfield basketball along the far sideline. Harper with it, looking for an outlet. And a steal by Davidson. Jordan, layup from the left side is good.
McCombs for 2.
And a foul, and that's going to be it for Aaron Michaelis.
Fouls on number 5, Aaron Michaelis. Her 5th.
Aaron fouls out after 4 points, all coming in the first half. Alyssa Smith with it out front to Shaylee Hill on the right wing. Underneath Harper, turns off the glass, won't go. And Kinsey with the rebound for Lakin. Outlet to Jordan. Near side to Amari, back to Jordan. Amari from 17, won't go. And Ashley Hernandez, nice job of a tightrope walk on the baseline, saves that back in for Deerfield. Near steal by Lilia. Jordan up to Lilia. And the layup, good. Lilia with 13 points for the Lady Broncs. Hill with it up top. She's guarded by Jordan. 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Now to Brenda Harper. Giselle Sines called for the traveling violation. Would have been okay until she got up off the, got back up to her knees on the floor there. Ball goes back to Lakin. 4:40, clock is rolling. Jordan for three from the right side. That's off the back iron. Lilia knocks the rebound out of the hands of Shaylee Hill, and it'll go to Deerfield. Alyssa Smith has it knocked away by Amari. Under 4 minutes to go. Tabery into the lineup for Lakin. Deerfield with the inbounds. Harper missing. Davidson with the rebound. Up the floor, Amari. Now to Jordan along the baseline. They work it back out front. Davidson from 16. Won't go. Lakin with the offensive rebound. Amari stops in the paint. High off the glass, won't go. Ball bouncing around and off the hands of Jared Davidson. Brianna Holmes into the lineup for Lakin. And Bailey Groff into the lineup for the Lady Broncs as well. Three minutes to play. Hernandez from the left side, shot blocked by Tabery. Three from the left by Sines, it's off. And a loose ball battle, and Bailey comes away with it. Bailey brings it up near side and losing the handle. Out of bounds back to Deerfield, 2:34 to go, clock running. I want to thank Marissa Aller on our camera tonight. Thank her for all the work she's done for us all year long. Greatly appreciated. Shaylee Hill picks up the dribble, now looking for help. Now back to Hill. Hill on the drive. That foul will go against Brianna Holmes, her first. And Shaylee Hill at the line for two.
Her first, team third.
Hill hits the free throw. Second opportunity coming up here. Deerfield's going to end their regular season at 4-16. Lady Broncs are going to improve to 13-6. As Hill hits both free throws. Amari on the left wing, up top to Lilia. Bailey from the right wing. Inside Tabery. Lily a foot on the stripe. Off the back iron will go Tabry with the rebound. Into Brianna Holmes. Now out to Bailey Groff. From the left elbow off the side of the rim. Lilia finally with the putback. It's good. Lilia with 15 points. You know, when you look at this total, Jared, 56-18. In the High Plains League tournament, it was 53-16. So really not a whole lot of difference.
Nope, very close.
And a foul out front on Amari. That's her fourth as the clock continues to run with 32, now 31, and 30 seconds to go. Hill from the top of the key, drives right side. Hill fires from the right side, three off the front rim, and that's going to do it. Lakin will win it by the score of 56-18 to improve their record to 13-6 on the year. And once again, thanks to Marissa Aller on our camera tonight. And that's going to about do it for this broadcast. And look at the totals real quick. Shaylee Hill with 8. Brenda Harper and Alyssa Smith with 3. Giselle Sines with 2. And Ashley Hernandez with 2. For the Lady Bronx, Lilia Villa off the bench with 15. Jared Davidson following with 13. And we'll just read them down the list from here. Sammy Vogel with 7. Jordan McCombs with 6. Kinsey with 2. Amari with 5. And Aaron with 4. For the game, Lakin was 8 of 15 from the free throw line. Once again, Lakin improves to 13-6. Deerfield will end their regular season at 4-16. That's going to do it for our broadcast here. And we're going to sign it off. We'll get set for Bronx basketball coming up here in about 8 or 9 minutes. We'll be back on the air. They've got 15 on the clock. In about 8 or 9 minutes, we'll be back with Bronx basketball action. Till then, thanks for